What do you get when you combine a voice that can belt out rock anthems, acting chops worthy of an Oscar, and a fashion sense that's influenced decades of style? You get Cher, the woman who's been captivating audiences for over 6 decades and shows no signs of slowing down. From her humble beginnings in California to becoming the undisputed goddess of pop, Cher's story is one of reinvention, resilience, and breaking every rule in the entertainment industry playbook. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the extraordinary life of one of the most enduring icons in show business. Cherylin Sarkeesian was born on May 20th, 1946, in El Centro, California. But her story begins with struggle. Her mother, Georgia Holt, was just 19 when Cher was born, and her father, John Sarkeesian, battled drug and gambling addictions. The family moved constantly. Cher attended multiple schools and often lived with her grandmother, while her mother worked various jobs to make ends meet. But Georgia wasn't just any struggling single mother. She had dreams of stardom herself, appearing as an extra in films and even recording music. This early exposure to Hollywood planted seeds in young Cher's mind, though she struggled academically due to undiagnosed dyslexia and dyscalculia. At 16, Cher made a bold decision that would change her life forever. She dropped out of high school and moved to Los Angeles with just $250 in her pocket and dreams bigger than the Hollywood sign. She took acting classes, worked odd jobs, and lived in a small apartment, determined to make it in show business. It was during this time that fate intervened in the form of a 27-year-old musician named Salvatore "Sonny" Bono. When Cher met Sonny Bono in 1962, she was just 16, and he was an aspiring songwriter working for legendary producer Phil Spector. Their relationship began as mentor and student, but quickly evolved into something deeper. Sonny saw potential in Cher's distinctive contralto voice and began writing songs specifically for her. Their first major success came in 1965 with "I Got You Babe," a song Sonny wrote in just 20 minutes. The track shot to #1 in both the US and UK, selling over 3 million copies and establishing Sonny and Cher as a musical force. What made them special wasn't just their sound, it was their dynamic. Sonny was the serious songwriter, while Cher brought charisma and an almost mystical stage presence. The duo released hit after hit, "The Beat Goes On," "Little Man," and "A Cowboy's Work Is Never Done." But their success extended beyond music. In 1971, they launched the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, a variety show that showcased not just their musical talents, but Cher's natural comedic timing and Sonny's skills as a performer and producer. The show was groundbreaking for its time. Cher's elaborate Bob Mackie costumes became legendary. Those towering headdresses, beaded gowns, and daring cutouts that pushed the boundaries of television censorship. She wasn't just performing, she was creating a visual spectacle that influenced fashion for decades. But behind the glitter and glamour, their marriage was deteriorating. Sonny had become increasingly controlling, managing every aspect of Cher's career and personal life. The couple divorced in 1975, and with it came a bitter legal battle over their business partnership and the rights to their music. The end of Sonny and Cher marked the beginning of Cher's most challenging period. She discovered that Sonny had structured their business deals to give him complete control, leaving her with limited rights to her own performances and recordings. Suddenly, the woman who had been selling out arenas found herself nearly broke and unable to perform the songs that made her famous. But Cher is nothing if not resilient. She fought back in court, eventually winning the right to perform her hits, and launched a solo career that would prove she was far more than just half of a duo. Her 1975 album Stars showcased a more mature, rock-influenced sound, while songs like Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves and Half-Breed demonstrated her ability to tackle complex social themes. During this period, Cher's personal life became tabloid fodder. Her whirlwind romance and marriage to rocker Greg Allman lasted just 9 days initially, though they reconciled and had son Elijah Blue before divorcing again. She dated everyone from Gene Simmons to Warren Beatty, earning a reputation as one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelorettes. The late 1970s and early 1980s saw Cher experimenting with different musical styles, from disco to new wave. While not all of these experiments were commercial successes, they showed an artist unafraid to take risks and evolve with the times. In 1982, Cher made a decision that surprised everyone, including herself. She decided to pursue acting seriously. Her first major role came in Silkwood, where she played Dolly Pellicker, the lesbian friend of Meryl Streep's character. The performance earned her an Academy Award nomination and proved that Cher's talents extended far beyond music. This wasn't just luck or celebrity casting. Cher approached acting with the same intensity she brought to music. She studied with renowned acting coaches, immersed herself in her characters, and chose roles that challenged her. Her performance in Mask as the mother of a disfigured teenager showcased her dramatic range and earned critical acclaim. But it was her role as Loretta Castorini in Moonstruck that truly established her as a serious actress. Playing the Italian-American widow who falls in love with her fiancé's brother, Cher delivered a performance that was both comedic and deeply emotional. The role earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her one of the few performers to win both Grammy and Oscar awards. The success of Moonstruck proved that Cher could carry a major Hollywood film. She followed it with roles in Suspect, The Witches of Eastwick, and Mermaids, each showcasing different aspects of her acting abilities. Just when many thought Cher's music career was behind her, she proved once again why she's called the comeback queen. In 1987, she released I Found Someone, which returned her to the top of the charts. But the real comeback came in 1989 with If I Could Turn Back Time, a rock anthem that became one of her signature songs. The music video, featuring Cher in a barely there outfit performing on a Navy battleship, was banned by MTV during daytime hours, but became one of the most iconic videos of the era. It perfectly captured Cher's ability to push boundaries while delivering undeniable entertainment. The 1990s saw Cher continuing to reinvent herself. Her Love Hurts album spawned several hits, and she embarked on massive world tours that showcased her evolution as a performer. These weren't just concerts. They were theatrical spectacles featuring elaborate costumes, complex choreography, and production values that rivaled Broadway shows. In 1998, at age 52, Cher achieved perhaps her greatest musical triumph with Believe. The song, featuring groundbreaking auto-tune effects, became a worldwide phenomenon and introduced her to a new generation of fans. It topped charts in over 20 countries and became the best-selling single by a female artist in UK history. Cher's influence extends far beyond her music and films. She's been a fashion icon for over 5 decades, inspiring designers and influencing trends from bohemian chic to glamorous excess. Her collaboration with Bob Mackie created some of the most memorable costumes in entertainment history, and her fearless approach to fashion continues to inspire artists today. As an activist, Cher has used her platform to support numerous causes, from LGBTQ+ rights to environmental protection. She's been particularly vocal about political issues, using social media to engage with fans and critics alike with her characteristic wit and passion. In recent years, Cher has continued to tour, with her Here We Go Again tour becoming one of the highest-grossing tours by a female artist. She's also returned to acting, appearing in the Mamma Mia sequel and proving that her talents remain as sharp as ever. Her personal life has also found stability. Her relationship with her children, Chaz and Elijah, has evolved and strengthened over the years, particularly as she's become an advocate for transgender rights following Chaz's transition. Cher's story is ultimately one of reinvention and resilience. From a struggling teenager with learning disabilities to a global superstar, she's never been content to rest on her laurels. She's won an Academy Award, a Grammy, an Emmy, and 3 Golden Globes. She's sold over 100 million records worldwide and influenced countless artists across multiple generations. But perhaps her greatest achievement is her longevity. In an industry that often discards artists after a few years, Cher has remained relevant for over 6 decades. She's survived the British invasion, disco, punk, new wave, grunge, and the digital revolution, adapting and evolving while never losing her essential identity. At 77, Cher shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to tour, act, and speak out on issues she cares about. She's proof that age is just a number, and that true talent transcends generations. Cher once said, "If you're waiting for someone to believe in you, you'll be waiting forever. You must believe in yourself." It's a philosophy that's guided her through every triumph and setback, and it's why she remains not just a survivor, but a true icon. What's your favorite Cher moment? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the legends who shaped entertainment history.